Well, folks, another day and I'm chilling at Fiona's place, man. This is an amazing place. Look at the artistic stuff behind me, man. It's epic. All right, there we go. It's an email this time, not a phone call. This is the best part of my job, man. Hey, Kwesi Crassie. You have no idea. Hi, Alex. Set up to Labadi Beach. Meet a fair lady. Very beautiful, classy. Clue, she's got dreadlocks. Oh, man. She's unpredictable. Go to Labadi Beach. Meet a fair lady. She's very beautiful, unpredictable, and got dreadlocks. My journey is on today. I gotta hit my driver up, and then we can go to Labadi Beach.
Turas!
Sena!
You are watching Written in the Stars with Alex Kwesi Crassie. Welcome back to Written in the Stars.
Turas!
Sena! Oh my God, I have the best job in the whole world.
Stop it. What's up, man?
Yo, man. Charlie, I That's mine.
Mine now.
That's mine. Yo, I'm honored. Yo, my producer is the best. Written in the Stars, folks. We're gonna have a sit and talk to a woman with many colors. Yes, of course, Written in the Stars with me, Alex Kwesi Crassie, and here is Sena Dagadu. Wow. You are so loved to the extent, say,
Eish.
the way people talk, say, if they don't see for this show, they're foul. Foul. They won't hear your story in the, to the point whereby I'm like, this woman is one woman who is bubbly, happy all the time, and what is it to her? And the funny thing about it is, like, you were like, your heaven is Labadi Beach. But that's just the closest one.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah.
But you travel around Ghana, you know so many places that even Ghanaians don't know. But it's like you're one of your closest heaven. Why Labadi Beach, Sena?
Just beach. I mean, look. I look to my right, and for miles, all you can see is horizon and waves. One of the most powerful forces, if not the most powerful natural force on our planet, water.
70% too.
Water.
Where they cover
the biggest boss on the planet, water.
Wow, you guys give me fire for that. The biggest boss.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing bigger, there's nothing stronger, there's nothing wider, vaster, more important, or more powerful. And we are lucky enough sometimes to allow us to, wet our feet and just get a feel of that strength and that power. I think there's something about the force of this nature, of the ocean, especially because I grew up in Ghana, the Atlantic, and our whole shoreline, a long coastal line. And yeah, we are just blessed with the presence of power. It's something that I respect, I fear. And
as we talk, I see Charlie water the around self. I don't know where did they come from, self, but that be the power way he did here.
It's like coming out from the side.
Hey, I don't know why they come from, self, but it's all good. Oh, it's all good. That's what Written in the Stars is all about. But folks, we had to find out about Sena Dagadu's secret weapon of survival. What has kept her authentic? What has kept her shining every time? What has kept her not giving up? Yeah, that's deep. What's your star sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, what I am?
Actually, technically, it's an air sign.
Air sign, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Aquarius is an air sign.
All right. So why water? Why sea? What is it? By the air to the blow.
I don't know. Some of my earliest, most fun childhood memories are associated with the sea. My family and my family friends, we used to spend a lot of Sunday mornings and afternoons hanging out at the sea, you know, on different sides here, Labadi, Pound Bros, Kokrobite, Takradi, Buzua, like just seaside. We have something that draws us. Maybe also because my mom is from Hungary. Hungary is a landlocked country. There's no ocean. So she has some kind of attraction to it. And so I spent a lot of my childhood years just barefootedly roaming, picking shells, crab shells, and you know, dried sea animals and things like that, and just discovering and playing. So yeah, there's some primal attraction. And like I said, I think like as I grow too, I see the force of this nature. I actually once almost drowned.
Serious?
In the sea.
You almost drowned.
Yeah.
Folks, relax. What was the experience like? You almost
it
gained.
was-
I like the way you talk. I'm saying, hey.
It was humbling. Oh. It was
Serious?
very humbling. I think I was about 12 or so.
12 years.
And it was my sister, another friend of ours, and myself. And we were at Kokrobite. And we're just walking. And the water was very shallow. You know, sometimes it goes out and it's kind of shallow in the beginning. And it was just up to like above our ankles. So we're like, we should go inside small. It's nicer when it's at least it's to your waist
Are
or
you
something.
inquisitive?
Yeah, so we're
you
just
being
walking.
inquisitive?
No, we're just talking. We're like, oh, we want to, you know, have a little swim. And so we were quite confident because we've grown up at the beach. We swim, everything.
Okay.
So we are not afraid per se. And then all of a sudden, we're just walking in one straight line. And all of a sudden, the three of us just disappeared because there was a huge hole.
Wow.
Because it was like flat, and then something. And you know, in the seabed, when there's a deep hole, you've got a current going down there. So basically, all we just notice is like I'm being sucked down. There's something pulling me down. Blah. So we just, I don't know if, it was weird, man. It was weird because it was funny because I didn't panic because there's one thing my mom, because we spent so much time at the ocean, she always told us every day we went, like 10 times, don't fight the current. You can't fight it. It's bigger than you, it's stronger. Don't fight.
Wow.
Relax, it will bring you up. And when you come up, you look for the next wave and you come out with the wave. Don't fight. Don't fight.
Hold on. Don't fight the current.
You
right?
can't fight it.
You can't fight
It's
it.
bigger than
It's
you.
bigger than you.
It's stronger than you.
Stronger than you.
If you fight, you get tired and you stay there.
Wow.
So you just have to let it go. And I remember we came up. Yeah, I was actually saying it. I remember being down there. I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to fight. I can't fight. Hold your breath, relax. You come up.
Whilst you were drowning, you were able to think.
My mom, she's told us that thing so many times. It was like a huge lesson. So we came up eventually and we saw the wave coming. By then, people had come in to assist.
Wow.
But my sister and I managed to catch the next wave and kind of come to where it was shallow again. They had to get my friend, Lindsay, though. And and after that, like for some years, I didn't dare go into, like,
But here
I
we are.
wouldn't dare go in.
I love the breeze.
No, but
Here we
I
are.
learned,
Let me,
I learned to respect the power.
give me 5.
That was a
Another
lesson.
one.
Like
Another one.
there are certain things in your life
Yeah.
that will over you.
Charlie,
But if you learn to accept and respect, and
so that's why you call the sea the biggest boss.
yeah, it's the boss.
Let me ask you something.
It's the boss,
in the midst
biggest.
of you drowning, did it ever occur to you that you were going to die?
I don't think so.
It didn't occur to you. Okay, now let me ask you another one. Did you meet God there somehow, some way?
I don't. Well, if you look at it in the
I
big
didn't-
scheme of things, yes,
You
because
met God.
yeah, because God is nature, God is power, God is strength, God is situations in our lives that teach us lessons. God is the silent teacher, the spiritual.
Hold on.
So in that way,
Hold on. I love you.
I didn't meet
I
some
love
guy
you.
with a long hair and a big
Wait.
beard under the sea talking to me, or mommy water or anything like that.
I love you for that. He said God is the situations that we meet in life every day.
Yeah,
God is the lessons that we learn in life.
yeah,
The situations that we face.
yeah.
How did you come by this equation?
I don't know, Charlie, long journey, man. I've been traveling, I've been moving around, and I came to realize, I mean, I grew up in a not too religious home. I mean, we've always had, you know, spirituality and this kind of higher thoughts around us. I went to Catholic schools, obviously. I've done my first communion, my confirmation, everything. But then after, like, I traveled, I don't go to church, but I started to realize that it's not even the fact that I go to church or not that connects me to God or spirituality. It is really recognizing the signs around you in life that is, like I said, like that is God, it's life. So sometimes, like, I'm very big on animal symbology and situations. Sometimes meeting somebody and having a conversation will change your life. Sometimes seeing a bird in an odd situation at a time where you don't know what's going on or something, and watching the character of it will teach you something that, like, a preacher can never teach you. And a simple animal, you know what I mean? Like, you have to recognize the symbols in life in certain stages when you're walking. Just open your eyes, open your mind, and you will see so many things that can teach you lessons that you know, that just gives you vim to keep going.
You are so deep.
You are watching Written in the Stars with Alex Kwesi Crassie. Welcome back to Written in the Stars.
Welcome back, folks. Written in the Stars. Today I'm being schooled, I'm humbled. Yeah, she said, it's like, yo, let me tell you something. The thing about you is that you're beautiful, you glow, but yet still you relate. I mean everybody's loving you. The energy that you bring, it's just so good. Is it music that gives you that energy, or is it just being alive, like today, gives you that energy to glow and to appreciate everybody that is around you?
All of it, everything. I mean, music definitely has been a huge part and big influence in my whole life. I've always had music around. Obviously, Ghana we do. There's no life without music in Ghana. Like, everything is music. There's something, yes, I saw that, cool, rhythm. Everything is rhythm.
Wow. Now let me ask you,
Okay.
you're somebody that I feel like I want you to break down, because there's a lot of people out there who are going through a lot. You know, I feel the energy in Ghana somehow, some ways, like a lot of people are angry. You know, like I see a lot of angry people, you know, and you see a lot of happy people. But it looks like everybody is competing with each other, like, you know, it's just that.
Yeah.
And in that we cause each other a lot of pain. Because you glow so much, you know, I want to find out how do you forgive someone that has hurt you so bad? How do you connect the dots and, you know, forgive? Is it an instant thing that comes with you?
No, it's not instant. But I have hurt people before, and I have realized after some time that I've hurt them, and I didn't want it to be that way, so I've tried to change it. So I realized that if you feel pain or you cause pain, you can change it. You can try to balance it out. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. So if somebody does something, I usually, like, I can't say that I do, because obviously we all carry grudges. There are certain situations that really time resolve. So something will take 5 years for you to gather the courage, or for the energy levels to reach the point where you don't burn yourself, where you can get back into a dialogue or something to change something. But forgiveness can be instantaneous. It can be something, we're all human, we all make mistakes. Everybody can be an asshole, and everybody can be nice. You can choose which one you like. You can choose to be nice. It's very simple. You can say, hey, I'm not going to, if somebody is telling you something that is offensive or is hurting you, can say, hey, I beg, stop. You are doing something that I don't like. If you continue, we go fight. Stop now. Let's separate our ways. Maybe tomorrow we can talk again. You just have to judge the situation. But forgiveness is, you don't even have to reach the point where you have to forgive. I think that would be the best thing to strive for, because you just have to strive for instant honesty. And then there's nothing to get angry about. Because if you don't reach the point where you're having an argument, but you're having a conversation, because you can tell somebody no and don't have to feel bad about it. If somebody's doing something you don't like, you can tell them, please stop. This is something that goes beyond my boundary. I would appreciate it if you left it at this. Then you are not fighting with somebody. You don't have to forgive them because they have not offended, because you've not allowed them to reach that point.
Wow.
And the same goes back and forth. Like, yeah, you don't even have to reach forgiveness, this thing. If somebody does something foolish, you tell them. If you've been hurt, you can tell somebody that you've hurt me. And if you mess with somebody, you can get up. That takes courage. You can say, look, I was an asshole, I'm sorry.
So
You know,
yours
it
is brutal honesty, right there.
I realize as I get older, I'm not super old or anything like that, but it saves so much time and it saves so much energy and it saves so many sleepless nights if you really just try to be on. I mean, like I said, it doesn't always work and some situations need time to heal. No problem. You have to recognize those ones, allow them, but don't let it fester. Don't let it, grow and become something. Some things you have to leave. Yeah, you just take a day your mind in corner is like a day there. When the situation arises, you'll see that, oh, this is the time to pick it up and put it back on the table and look at it. And then with the person or the situation that caused it, you all sit down and be like, okay, so it's here. What do we do with it? Do we give it back to the earth? Do we throw it away? Do we bury it? Do we share it? So that you carry half of the pressure? I'll carry half.
Wow.
You know,
and
you
then
like,
we move on.
yeah, we are bad.
We move
Life
on.
is so short. There are so many things to do. There are so many people to meet. Everybody has their own pressures. Why add on top?
Ade.
It's like pouring water into ice.
You a woman, but it looks like you have that. Yo, okay, now let me ask you, before you take us around your heaven, what is your secret weapon? Like what keeps you gunning non-stop?
I have no idea.
Oh my word. This is written in the stars, you gotta tell us. Like seriously.
I have no idea. Like really, just certain times, it's not even like a constantly revolving thing, like every day I wake up like, yeah. It's just like certain times in my life when I realize, there are some situations that you realize, oh, I'm in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right thing. It's one moment. Either you're on stage and there are 10,000 people in front of you and you are singing and they're like, I'm getting goosebumps, like you have a connection and you're like, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's an affirmation from life, like you are cool.
Well, you saw me doing this, you saw
cool.
the goosebumps.
Relax.
Yeah.
It's like,
Chill.
and affirmations, they happen. Sometimes you get one and then 3 months later, maybe you get another small one. Sometimes you get one and then 5 years later you get one. But those small affirmations where you're like, oh, I'm living my purpose. I'm on my path. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing because I'm trying to do the best in what I'm doing. And life will send you something. Like I said, maybe it's a bird who come and sit here quietly and then you just watch it and you're like, oh, thank you. I realize I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to meet you. It can be a human being. It can be a conversation that you have that will be like, oh, wow. It all makes sense.
It gives you that flash.
Yeah, it gives you a flash that your
flash.
purpose, you are living your purpose, or you are on your road, or you are where you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and then it's gone, and then you do your day-to-day things. And like I said, affirmations can come a lot of times. Sometimes it will come like plenty. You don't know what to do, and then that will even confuse you more whether it's actually an affirmation or you are over the top, or you are going crazy.
Can I?
But it's the affirmations that makes you relax and be like, yes, I can do this. Maybe there is a point to what I'm doing. There's a purpose, and I'm on the right track. So it's cool. So just continue like that. So you don't get overconfident, but you get a pat on the back from the universe. Like it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
So
relax.
What
cool.
you're saying will be, let me not put it that way, but what I'm getting is like your secret weapon is finding the good in every situation.
Yeah, or at least recognizing life around you is helping you. If you recognize that things are trying to help you and you are on the right path, you can also help yourself and you can also help people, or you can, like you find yourself on a thread of life alongside a lot of other people and you're like, oh, cool, we're doing it together. You can continue and you can share because Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're all connected. From sea to sand to water to earth to human being to wood, metal, we are all connected. If you walk on the ground, I'm touching everything because my foot touch the sand touch the next sand, the grain touch the next grain, the grain touch the water touch, we're all connected. But if you can recognize in your life, I'm sounding kind of crazy. But if you can recognize that in your life, you are not alone. Like in my musical journey too, I met randomly. I moved to Hungary. I didn't really know anybody. I was starting to get a little bit upset. Like I can't find my place. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, blah, a door opened. I found myself in a club. Okay, open mic. Something I never done some before. But people just came. They opened their arms. They're like, oh, come. They took me to some lungu place. I walked in, and it was like a music studio, and there were like 20 people in there. Everybody just focusing on music, working together, turntables, Are you thirsty? You want some water? And I walked into that after like having a year and a half of not really knowing what I'm doing, my purpose in life. I walked into a place, and they opened the door for me, and I walked in, and then I saw that they had welcomed me. So I was like, okay, so what can I also give? And I gave. And then I gave, and then more people came. They're like, oh, you know how to do this. Let's do it. Start working together with people. I met so many people. I've ended up traveling around the world, all with music, meeting people, having strange situations, beach on this side, beach on the other side of the world, meeting people, having experiences, sharing life, and the energy just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. The more you shared, I saw a quote the other day, like a month ago, from Maya Angelou. It's not exact, but like creativity does not finish. The more you use, the more you have. It's like joy and love and positivity. The more you love, the more you have, the more to come. The bigger it is, the more you have to share. It exponential. It just grows. It grows. It grows.
The more you give, if you give out love, you receive love. If you give out hate, you receive hate.
Yeah, we
you
grow.
know, folks don't go nowhere. I know you are inspired.
You are watching Written in the Stars. Welcome back to Written in the Stars.
So yes, folks, you know what I mean? You've seen it, you've learned a lot from Sena. I think she's a lot of energy that is only positive, you understand? And what she said about a secret weapon was like in every given situation, she finds the good in each situation. It's not everybody that does that. When the situation is very tense and it's going bad, she relaxes, comes back, and assess them, and of course just think of the positive things only. I lie.
You know they lie.
I know lie.
It's true. You want to be conscious of your thoughts and conscious of the type of energy that you want to play with. You can play with all of them. It's good to know all of them. You don't have to stay with the negative.
So what you
just have to recognize it
so
that you can find the positive.
Yeah, recognizing or understanding the situation and finding the positivity in those situations. So it's all about thinking good, loving your neighbor, you know what I mean? Everything that is around you, just connecting the dots and making sure that you stay positive, think positive, see positive. Or let me use the word, see good in everything. Damn, I'm on the beach, so I'm supposed to sweat. God richly bless you. This is where the journey ends, folks. Sena,
thank you for
Alex
joining us.
Kwesi Crassie, yeah,
thank you for having me.
If you want to see us with the cake, yeah, go good. You get what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm going straight there. We have to find some money from my bag, but it's cake time.
Yeah,
Bye.
man.